In the world of organized crime, the figure of the Mafia boss towers over everyone, a symbol of power, ruthlessness, and intrigue. But what does it take to ascend to the top of this clandestine world? Let's explore the traits, skills, and sacrifices required to become a true Mafia boss. Prepare to embark on a journey into the world of illicit dealings, power struggles, and the pursuit of ultimate control. This is how to become a Mafia boss. Anatomy of the Mafia. Welcome to our shocking exploration into the hidden world of organized crime. We delve deep into the intricate structure of a Mafia family, uncovering the secrets and power dynamics that govern their operations. From the lowest rank to the highest, each member plays a crucial role in maintaining the family's dominance in the criminal underworld. We will take you on a journey through the dark underbelly of loyalty, violence, and secrecy, shedding light on the shocking details of this tightly woven web. Prepare to be captivated as we reveal the roles of soldiers, capos, consiglieres, underbosses, and the all-powerful boss. We will also explore the support positions that ensure the smooth functioning of the organization. Get ready to be immersed in a world where trust is scarce, betrayal is deadly, and power is everything. Brace yourself for an eye-opening experience as we unravel the structure of a Mafia family. The origins of the Mafia can be traced back to the island of Sicily off the southern coast of Italy. It was in this rugged and lawless land that the seeds of organized crime were sown, giving rise to a criminal empire that would span continents and captivate the world. In the late 19th century, Sicily was plagued by poverty, political instability, and rampant corruption. The people of this region found themselves living in a state of constant fear and uncertainty, with little hope for a better future. It was in this environment that the Mafia, or Cosa Nostra as it is known in Italian, emerged as a means of survival and protection. The early history of the Mafia is shrouded in secrecy and myth, making it difficult to separate fact from fiction. However, one thing is clear: the Mafia was born out of a need for self-preservation and a desire for power. The first Mafia families were formed as a way to provide a sense of security and justice in a society that had failed its people. These early Mafia families operated as secret societies, with strict codes of conduct and a hierarchical structure. Loyalty and respect were paramount, and any betrayal was met with swift and brutal punishment. The Mafia became a force to be reckoned with, exerting control over various aspects of Sicilian society, including politics, business, and even law enforcement. As the influence of the Mafia grew, so did its reach. In the late 19th and early 20th centuries, waves of Italian immigrants brought the Mafia to the shores of the United States. These immigrants sought a better life in the land of opportunity, but they also brought with them the traditions and practices of the Mafia. In cities like New York, Chicago, and New Orleans, the Mafia found fertile ground to expand its operations. It established itself as a powerful criminal organization, engaging in activities such as extortion, gambling, and bootlegging during the Prohibition era. The Mafia became synonymous with organized crime in America, capturing the public's imagination and fueling the rise of sensational tabloid stories. One of the most notorious figures in the early history of the American Mafia was Al Capone. Known as Scarface, Capone rose to power as the leader of the Chicago Outfit, a powerful Mafia family that controlled the city's underworld. Capone's reign of terror and his involvement in illegal activities made him a household name and a symbol of the Mafia's influence. However, the Mafia's reach extended far beyond the borders of the United States. It established connections with criminal organizations around the world, forging alliances and expanding its operations. The Mafia became a global phenomenon, with families in countries such as Canada, Australia, and Argentina. Throughout its early history, the Mafia faced numerous challenges and internal conflicts. Rivalries between families often led to violence and bloodshed, as each sought to assert its dominance. The Mafia also faced scrutiny from law enforcement agencies, who were determined to bring down this powerful criminal organization. Despite these challenges, the Mafia continued to thrive, adapting to changing times and evolving its operations. It diversified its criminal activities, moving into industries such as drug trafficking, money laundering, and even legitimate businesses. The Mafia became a sophisticated and elusive entity, operating in the shadows and evading the grasp of the law. As we delve deeper into the structure of a Mafia family, we will uncover the roles and responsibilities of its key members, from the soldiers on the streets to the all-powerful boss. We will explore the intricate web of loyalty and secrecy that binds these families together, and we will reveal the shocking truths behind their operations. Now that we have explored the origins and early history of the Mafia, let us delve into the intricate hierarchy and roles within a Mafia family. From the lowest rank to the highest, each member plays a crucial role in maintaining the family's power and influence. At the foundation of a Mafia family are the soldiers, the foot soldiers who carry out the family's orders with unwavering loyalty. These individuals are the backbone of the organization, operating on the streets, and executing tasks that range from collecting debts to enforcing discipline. They are the ones who face the most danger, as they come into direct contact with rival gangs and law enforcement. Above the soldiers are the capos, the captains who oversee a crew of soldiers. These capos are responsible for managing the day-to-day operations of their crew, ensuring that orders are carried out efficiently and effectively. They act as intermediaries between the soldiers and the higher-ranking members of the family, relaying information and maintaining discipline within their ranks. The capos hold significant power within the family, as they have direct control over a group of soldiers. They are responsible for recruiting new members, training them, and ensuring their loyalty to the family. Capos also play a crucial role in generating income for the family, overseeing various criminal activities such as gambling, loan sharking, and extortion. Above the capos are the consiglieres, the trusted advisors to the boss. These individuals possess a wealth of knowledge and experience, providing guidance and counsel to the boss on matters of strategy, alliances, and conflicts. Consiglieres are often chosen for their wisdom and ability to navigate the complex world of organized crime. They are the ones who negotiate deals, settle disputes, and maintain the family's reputation within the criminal underworld. Consiglieres are also responsible for mediating conflicts between different factions within the family. They act as peacemakers, ensuring that disputes are resolved without escalating into violence. Their role is crucial in maintaining the stability and unity of the family. Moving up the ladder, we come to the underboss, the second in command of the family. The underboss acts as the right-hand man to the boss, overseeing the day-to-day operations of the entire organization. They are responsible for managing the capos and ensuring that the family's interests are protected at all costs. In the absence of the boss, the underboss assumes control and makes critical decisions on behalf of the family. They are the ones who maintain the family's stability and ensure its survival. The underboss holds significant power and influence within the organization, often acting as a bridge between the boss and the rest of the family. And finally, at the pinnacle of power, we have the boss, the undisputed leader of the family. The boss holds ultimate authority and makes all major decisions regarding the family's operations. They are the ones who establish alliances, negotiate business deals, and resolve conflicts. The boss is a figure of immense respect and fear within the criminal underworld. Their word is law, and their orders are to be followed without question. The boss is responsible for the overall success and survival of the family, and they are willing to go to great lengths to protect their interests. However, the structure of a mafia family extends beyond these key roles. There are also various support positions that ensure the smooth functioning of the organization. These include the enforcers, who provide muscle and protection, the bookkeepers, who handle the family's finances and keep meticulous records, and the associates, who are individuals with close ties to the family but are not official members. Each member of a mafia family plays a specific role, and their loyalty and dedication are crucial to the family's success. The hierarchy and structure of the family ensure that power is centralized and decisions are made with careful consideration. It is a world where trust is earned, betrayal is met with severe consequences, and loyalty is everything. As we continue our exploration of the structure of a mafia family, we will uncover more shocking details about the inner workings of these criminal organizations. We will reveal the alliances, rivalries, and power struggles that shape their operations. Join us as we peel back the layers of secrecy and delve deeper into the hidden world of organized crime. Beyond the hierarchy and roles within a mafia family, there exists a complex code of conduct, rituals, and traditions that govern the behavior and actions of its members. These unwritten rules and customs are deeply ingrained in the fabric of the organization, shaping the way the family operates and maintaining its sense of honor and loyalty. One of the fundamental principles of the mafia is omerta, a code of silence and non-cooperation with law enforcement. This code dictates that members must never betray or provide information about the family to authorities. The penalty for breaking omerta is severe, often resulting in death. This code of silence ensures that the family's secrets remain hidden and its operations continue undisturbed. Another important aspect of the mafia's code of conduct is loyalty. Loyalty to the family is paramount, and members are expected to prioritize the interests of the family above all else. Betrayal is considered the ultimate sin and is met with swift and brutal punishment. Loyalty is earned through years of service, trust, and proving oneself to be a valuable asset to the family. Rituals and traditions play a significant role in the mafia's culture. One such ritual is the initiation ceremony, where new members are inducted into the family. This ceremony is a solemn and secretive affair, symbolizing the members' commitment to the family and their willingness to uphold its values. The initiation often involves an oath of loyalty, blood rituals, and the exchange of secret symbols or handshakes. While the mafia's code of conduct, rituals, and traditions may seem archaic and brutal to outsiders, they serve a crucial purpose within the organization. They maintain order, loyalty, and a sense of identity among its members. They also act as a deterrent, ensuring that members think twice before betraying the family or engaging in actions that may bring harm to its reputation. As we continue our exploration of the structure of a mafia family, we will uncover more shocking details about the code of conduct, rituals, and traditions that shape their operations. Join us as we delve deeper into the hidden world of organized crime, where loyalty, honor, and tradition reign supreme. Initiation into the family. In this section, we will explore the initiation ceremony into the Mafia, also known as Cosa Nostra, a secretive and highly ritualistic process. Becoming a made man or a man of honor in the Mafia is a significant achievement that requires participation in a carefully orchestrated ceremony involving oaths, bloodshed, and a deep commitment to the Mafia family. Join us as we uncover the historical accounts, documented legends, and first-hand testimonies that shed light on this enigmatic rite of passage. We will delve into the origins of the ceremony, dating back to the late 19th century in Sicily, and examine the rituals and symbolism involved. Prepare to be captivated by the shocking facts and astonishing rituals that define the initiation into the Mafia. The initiation ceremony into the Mafia, also known as Cosa Nostra, traces its origins back to the late 19th century in Sicily, Italy. It emerged as a way for the Mafia to solidify its power and establish a code of conduct among its members. The ceremony was designed to create a sense of loyalty, honor, and brotherhood within the organization. The first known account of the initiation ceremony dates back to 1877 in Monreale, Sicily. An article in the Giornale di Sicilia detailed the initiation of the Stupagiari, an early mafia-type organization. This account shed light on the secretive nature of the ceremony and its significance within the Mafia. Other early accounts of the initiation ceremony emerged during trials against the Fratellanza, Brotherhood, in Agrigento in 1884, and the Fratuzzi, Little Brothers, in Bulgaria in 1889. These trials provided valuable insights into the rituals and practices of the Mafia, including the initiation process. One of the most notable first-hand accounts of an initiation ceremony was given by Bernardino Vero, a leader of the Fasci Siciliani, a popular social movement in Sicily during the early 1890s. Vero, seeking protection and influence, joined the Fratuzzi and Corleone. In his memoir, written years later, he described the initiation ritual he underwent in the spring of 1893. Vero's initiation took place in a mysterious room filled with armed men sitting around a table. In the center of the table, there was a skull drawn on a piece of paper, symbolizing the presence of death. Vero had to undergo trials of loyalty and prove his commitment to the Mafia by allowing the tip of a knife to prick his lower lip, with the blood soaking the skull. Vero's account provides a glimpse into the early practices of the Mafia and the significance of bloodshed in the initiation process. It highlights the importance of loyalty, secrecy, and the acceptance of a life bound by the gun and the knife. Vero's association with the Mafia was short-lived, as he eventually broke ties with the organization and became one of their most bitter enemies. According to police reports, Vero was killed by the Mafia in 1915 when he was serving as the mayor of Corleone. His memoir stands as a testament to the dangerous and treacherous world of the Mafia. The initiation ceremony into the Mafia continued to evolve over the years, adapting to the changing dynamics of the criminal underworld. In the United States, the first known account of the ritual was provided in 1963 by Joe Valachi, a high-profile member of the Cosa Nostra, who was initiated in 1930. Valachi's testimony during the McClellan hearings shed light on the existence of the Mafia in the United States and provided one of the earliest descriptions of the induction ceremony. His first-hand information about the inner workings of the Mafia was instrumental in exposing the organization to the public. The initiation ceremony into the Mafia is a deeply rooted tradition that has withstood the test of time. It serves as a powerful symbol of loyalty, honor, and the unbreakable bonds within the Mafia family. Join us in the next section as we delve deeper into the rituals and symbolism that define this captivating rite of passage. The initiation ceremony into the Mafia is a meticulously planned event, steeped in tradition and symbolism. Each element of the ritual holds deep meaning, reinforcing the values and principles of the Mafia family. One of the central rituals in the initiation ceremony is the pricking of the finger. The new recruit's finger is pricked with a needle by an officiating member, drawing a few drops of blood. This act symbolizes the shedding of blood as a sign of loyalty and commitment to the Mafia family. The blood is then spilled onto a card bearing the likeness of a saint. This card, often referred to as the burning card, represents the sacred bond between the initiate and the Mafia. It is set on fire, and as the card is passed rapidly from hand to hand, the novice takes an oath of loyalty to the Mafia family. The burning card ritual is believed to have been inspired by the oral legends of initiation rituals of the Sicilian sect Beati Paolo Paoli, popularized in the early 20th century. This ritualistic act adds an element of mystique and symbolism to the ceremony, further cementing the initiate's commitment to the Mafia. Another significant aspect of the initiation ceremony is the presence of Mafia symbols and artifacts. These symbols, such as the skull and crossbones, represent the power, authority, and danger associated with the Mafia. They serve as reminders of the consequences of betraying the family and the commitment to live and die by the gun and the knife. The use of symbols extends beyond the physical realm. The initiation ceremony often involves the recitation of sacred words and phrases in Italian, the language of the Mafia. These words carry deep meaning and reinforce the bonds of brotherhood and loyalty within the organization. The ceremony also includes a communal meal or meeting, where several people may be inducted at once. This gathering allows the new initiates to meet the family and establish connections with other members. It reinforces the sense of belonging and camaraderie that is central to the Mafia's structure. The initiation ceremony is not only a rite of passage but also a baptism into the Mafia family. The concept of baptism represents a new stage of life where the initiate leaves behind their old identity and embraces a life dedicated to the Mafia. This transformation is marked by the acceptance of a new family, replacing one's biological family with the loyalty and protection of the Mafia. The oaths taken during the initiation ceremony emphasize the importance of family loyalty and secrecy. These oaths serve as a reminder that members of the Mafia are bound by a code of conduct that must be upheld at all costs. Breaking these oaths can result in severe consequences, including death. Despite rivalries and conflicts, all Mafia families are considered related, creating a sense of brotherhood that transcends geographical boundaries. This bond is reinforced during the initiation ceremony, where new members are welcomed into the extended Mafia family. The initiation ceremony into the Mafia is a complex and deeply symbolic event. It represents the transformation of an individual into a made man or a man of honor, bound by the rules and traditions of the Mafia. The rituals and symbolism involved serve to solidify the loyalty, honor, and commitment that define the Mafia family. As we conclude our exploration of the initiation ceremony into the Mafia, we have uncovered the historical origins, intricate rituals, and powerful symbolism that define this captivating rite of passage. From the pricking of the finger to the burning of the sacred card, each element holds deep meaning, reinforcing the loyalty, honor, and commitment within the Mafia family. The presence of Mafia symbols and artifacts further emphasizes the power and danger associated with the organization. Through communal meals and oaths of loyalty, new members are welcomed into the extended Mafia family, solidifying the sense of brotherhood. The initiation ceremony represents a baptism into a new life, where one's loyalty lies with the Mafia above all else. It is a transformative event that binds individuals to a code of conduct, living and dying by the gun and the knife. From lowly soldier to Mafia boss. In this section, we are going to illustrate an extraordinary tale of the incredible journey from being a lowly soldier to becoming a feared and respected Mafia boss. Get ready to be immersed in a story filled with ambition, loyalty, and the dark underbelly of the Mafia. Imagine starting as a mere pawn in the streets of New York City, dreaming of power and influence. Our protagonist, Tony Dromo, grew up in a small Italian-American neighborhood, surrounded by the allure of the notorious Gambino family. Witnessing their control and dominance, Tony's fascination with the Mafia grew, leading him down a treacherous path that would forever change his life. Join us as we uncover the shocking details of Tony's rise through the ranks. From running errands for mobsters to gaining the trust of the family's capo, discover the dangerous world of illegal activities, ruthless acts of violence, and the constant battle for power. This is the story of how Tony Dromo transformed from a lowly soldier to a Mafia boss, commanding respect and fear in equal measure. In the bustling streets of 1970s New York City, a young boy named Tony Dromo grew up in a close-knit Italian-American neighborhood. Surrounded by the sights and sounds of the city, Tony's childhood was filled with dreams of power, wealth, and a life beyond the ordinary. Little did he know that his path would lead him into the heart of the notorious Gambino family, one of the most feared and influential mafia organizations of the time. Tony's fascination with the mafia began at an early age. He watched in awe as the local mobsters strutted through the neighborhood, exuding an air of authority and respect. The power they held over the community intrigued him, and he yearned to be a part of their world. As Tony grew older, he became increasingly drawn to the allure of the mafia. He saw it as a means to escape the limitations of his humble upbringing and achieve the wealth and status he desired. But little did he know the dangers and sacrifices that awaited him on this treacherous path. Tony's first taste of the mafia came in his teenage years. He started running errands for the local mobsters, doing small favors and odd jobs to prove himself. It was during this time that he caught the attention of Salvatore Salmarini, Marino, a capo in the Gambino family. Sal saw potential in Tony and recognized his unwavering loyalty and determination. He took the young Tony under his wing, becoming his mentor and guide in the world of organized crime. Under Sal's guidance, Tony began his journey as a lowly soldier in the Gambino family. His tasks included collecting protection money from local businesses, running illegal gambling operations, and even carrying out acts of violence when necessary. It was a dangerous and unpredictable world, but Tony was willing to do whatever it took to climb the ranks. Tony quickly proved himself to be a loyal and dedicated member of the family. He earned a reputation for his unwavering loyalty and his willingness to get his hands dirty. But as he delved deeper into the world of organized crime, he realized that the Mafia was not just about power and wealth. It was a tight-knit brotherhood, bound by a code of honor and secrecy. Tony's initiation into the Gambino family was a pivotal moment in his life. He swore an oath of loyalty, vowing to protect the family at all costs. From that moment on, he was no longer just a boy from the neighborhood. He was a soldier in the Mafia, with a new set of responsibilities and a dangerous path ahead. As Tony continued to work closely with Sal, he gained invaluable insights into the inner workings of the Mafia. He learned the art of negotiation, the importance of maintaining alliances, and the consequences of betrayal. Every decision he made had far-reaching consequences, and he quickly realized that trust was a rare commodity in this world. Tony faced numerous challenges and moral dilemmas along the way. He had to make tough choices, sometimes betraying his own friends and allies to protect the family's interests. It was a constant balancing act, navigating the treacherous waters of the criminal underworld. But Tony's determination and ambition never wavered. He knew that to rise through the ranks, he had to prove himself time and time again. He became known for his resourcefulness, his ability to think on his feet, and his unwavering loyalty to the family. Tony's hard work and dedication did not go unnoticed. Sal, impressed by Tony's progress, recommended him to the family's underboss, Vincent "Vinny" Moretti, and so Tony's journey from a lowly soldier to a capo began. Under Vinny's guidance, Tony's responsibilities grew. He was now involved in major criminal activities, such as drug trafficking, extortion, and even contract killings. Tony's reputation as a ruthless and efficient member of the family continued to grow, solidifying his position within the ranks. Tony's rise through the ranks was not without its challenges. Rival families and law enforcement agencies were constantly trying to bring down the Gambino family, and Tony had to navigate through these dangerous waters. He had to outsmart his enemies, protect his allies, and always stay one step ahead. But Tony's ambitions didn't stop at being a capo. He set his sights on the ultimate position of power, the boss of the family. To achieve this, he had to outmaneuver his rivals, gain the support of the family's top members, and eliminate anyone who stood in his way. Tony Dromo, the once lowly soldier, was on a path to becoming a Mafia boss. His journey was filled with danger, sacrifice, and a constant battle for power. But would he be able to overcome the challenges that lay ahead and achieve his ultimate goal? As Tony's reputation as a capable and ruthless member of the family grew, so did his ambitions. He knew that to achieve his ultimate goal of becoming the boss, he needed the support of key players within the organization. Tony's first major alliance came in the form of Vincent "Vinny" Moretti, the underboss of the Gambino family. Vinny recognized Tony's potential and saw him as a valuable asset to the organization. He became Tony's mentor, guiding him through the intricacies of the Mafia business. Under Vinny's guidance, Tony's responsibilities expanded. He was now involved in major criminal enterprises, overseeing various operations and managing a crew of soldiers. Tony's loyalty to Vinny and the family was unwavering, and he quickly became a trusted confidant. Tony's rise through the ranks also brought him into contact with other influential capos within the family. He formed alliances with individuals such as Carlo the Hammer Russo and Maria the Enforcer De Luca, both known for their ruthlessness and loyalty to the family. Tony and Carlo became close allies, working together to expand the family's criminal enterprises. They shared a common goal of accumulating wealth and power, and their partnership proved to be a formidable force within the organization. Tony's alliance with Maria was equally significant. Known for her no-nonsense approach and strategic thinking, Maria became a trusted advisor to Tony. Together, they navigated the treacherous waters of the Mafia, making calculated moves to protect the family's interests. As Tony's influence within the family grew, he gained the respect and loyalty of the family's top members. He became a regular attendee at important family meetings, where decisions that shaped the organization were made. Tony's ability to command the room and articulate his vision for the family set him apart from his peers. He was a natural leader, inspiring those around him to follow his lead. His charisma and strategic thinking made him a force to be reckoned with. Tony's alliances extended beyond the Gambino family. He forged connections with other criminal organizations, expanding the family's reach and influence. These alliances allowed Tony to tap into new markets, establish lucrative business ventures, and solidify his position as a powerful figure in the underworld. But the world of organized crime is not without its dangers. Tony faced numerous threats, both from rival families and from within his own ranks. Betrayal was a constant risk, and he had to be constantly vigilant to protect his empire. Tony's journey was not without its sacrifices. He had to make tough decisions, sometimes sacrificing personal relationships and betraying those closest to him. The line between loyalty and self-preservation became blurred, and Tony had to navigate these moral gray areas to maintain his power. Tony's rise through the ranks was not without its share of bloodshed. He engaged in fierce battles with rival families, eliminating anyone who posed a threat to the Gambino family. His reputation as a fearsome and ruthless leader grew, solidifying his position as a force to be reckoned with. And so, after years of hard work, sacrifice, and strategic alliances, Tony Dromo achieved his ultimate goal. He became the boss of the Gambino family. His rise from a lowly soldier to a mafia boss was a testament to his ambition, cunning, and unwavering determination. Tony's ascent to the top of the mafia hierarchy came with a heavy price. As the boss, he faced constant threats from rival families, law enforcement agencies, and even from within his own organization. Maintaining control and protecting his empire became a daily battle. Tony surrounded himself with a loyal inner circle, including his trusted advisors, Carlo the Hammer Russo and Maria the Enforcer De Luca. Together, they navigated the treacherous waters of the criminal underworld, making calculated moves to protect the family's interests. Tony's reign was marked by power struggles and conflicts with rival families. He engaged in fierce battles, both on the streets and behind closed doors, as he fought to maintain the Gambino family's dominance. The stakes were high, and the consequences of failure were dire. Tony's determination and strategic thinking were put to the test as he faced off against rival bosses. These clashes often resulted in bloodshed and loss, as each side fought tooth and nail for control over lucrative territories and criminal enterprises. As the boss, Tony had to make tough decisions that impacted the lives of those around him. He had to balance the needs of the family with the demands of the criminal underworld. Loyalties were tested, alliances were forged and broken, and the consequences of his choices reverberated throughout the organization. Betrayal was a constant threat in Tony's world. He had to constantly watch his back, as even those closest to him could turn against him for personal gain or to protect their own interests. Trust was a rare commodity, and Tony had to be vigilant to weed out potential threats to his power. Law enforcement agencies were always on the hunt for Tony and the Gambino family. They sought to dismantle the criminal empire he had built using any means necessary. Tony had to stay one step ahead, constantly evading capture and outsmarting those who sought to bring him down. Tony's alliances extended beyond the criminal underworld. He forged connections with corrupt officials, ensuring that the family's operations remained hidden from prying eyes. These alliances came with their own set of risks, as Tony had to navigate the delicate balance between maintaining his criminal empire and avoiding the attention of law enforcement. The toll of Tony's lifestyle was not just limited to the dangers of the criminal underworld. He faced personal tragedies and sacrifices along the way, as his commitment to the family often came at the expense of his own happiness and well-being. The weight of his responsibilities as a boss weighed heavily on his shoulders. Tony's reign as a mafia boss was a complex tapestry of power, violence, and sacrifice. He was both feared and respected, a figure who commanded loyalty and instilled fear in equal measure. His journey from a lowly soldier to a mafia boss was a testament to his ambition, cunning, and unwavering determination. If you enjoyed this video, check out our other awesome videos detailing life in the crime underworld on the channel. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.